Hi, in this video I'll be explaining about riprouting protocol. RIP stands for Routing Information Protocol and it is a distance vector routing protocol. It is called a distance vector routing protocol because it identifies the best path based on the number of hops to the destination. It also takes into consideration the direction in which the packet has to be forwarded so that it reaches the destination. And the path with the shortest distance is selected as the best path and it is added to the routing table. There are two versions of RIP version 1 and version 2. RIP version 1 is a classful routing protocol. That is, RIP 1 does not send subnet information in its route updates. It just sends the network address without the subnet mask. For better understanding, I'll give you an example. Take a network 10.10.1.0/24. It is a class C address. Actually, it is a class A address which has been subnetted as a class C address. But RIP consider it as a class A address and it sends the route as 10.0.0.0/8. It does not send /8, but it consider it as a default class A address. I'll give you another example. Consider a network. Consider two networks actually. One is 10.10.1.0/24 and 10.10.2.0/24. These two networks are entirely two different networks because it belongs to different subnets. But RIP1 identifies it as a single class A address which is 10.0.0.0 and it forwards the routing information as a class A address. So RIP version 1 does not support variable length subnet mask or variable length subnetting. Because at the time when RIP version 1 was invented, there were not much devices on the network and there were lot of abundance of IP address, and nobody even considered variable length subnetting. But now the time has changed. We are running out of IPv4 addresses and most of the organization has started migrating into IPv6. Now let's discuss RIP version 2. RIP version 2 on the other hand is an hybrid protocol. You can call it a hybrid protocol because it has all the functionalities of a distant vector routing protocol and few features of a link state routing protocol such as OSPF. RIP version 2 is a classless routing protocol and it sends subnet information along with route updates. So it supports variable length subnet mask. So if you are having two class C subnets, both those subnets will be sent individually along with its subnet mask. And the maximum hop count of RIP version 1 and version 2 is 15. So a packet jumps from one router to the another and it goes 15 hops. After that, if it doesn't reaches the destination, that packet is dropped. Another important difference between RIP 1 and RIP 2 is that RIP sends its route updates as broadcast, whereas RIP 2 sends it as multicast. That's all for today. Thank you for viewing.